Hey guys, how are you?
Yeah, we're on
Great,
live.
great.
Hello,
We're
everyone.
live.
Yes, sorry we for a little delay. It's a technical issue.
Yeah. Hi Ariel, how are you doing today?
I'm good, thank you very much. How are you, Amit? How are you, Gary? I hope you are doing well.
You're wearing a
Yeah, doing
white
good,
t-shirt
doing good.
today. We are wearing black,
Yes,
right?
Yes.
It's it's a totally different contrast.
wanna
Great.
celebrate our success with the white.
Yeah. So Ariel, anything new from your
Yes,
side?
yeah. If you would like, I want to share some news. Last week we signed up uh, 8 clients, 8 new clients. So we are performing
Wow.
really well. I'm very satisfied with the results, and yeah,
Great.
we're gonna keep growing as always. Now we're gonna have a bit stop because it's the Easter time, and people doesn't take decision before the holiday, what is completely normal. But I believe that next week we will be ready to onboard at least 2 or 3 new clients that I'm already discussing.
Great.
So
Hi Sebastian, how are you? Great to see. I think Sebastian knows Ariel, right?
uh, can you repeat your question, please?
I think Sebastian is somebody who knows you as well. I think
Yes,
he's from your group. Yeah.
last time I
Anybody else who wants to say hi or, have any questions, anything to discuss, just mention it on the chat window. And yes, we are celebrating spring as well. 33% off on the quarterly plans. Only for the new clients. Great.
yeah.
And happy Easter in advance to all of you as well. So
John is
this
asking
week
a
is, yeah,
question.
this will be
Uh,
about celebrations.
Yeah, if you don't mind, I'm gonna answer to him. He's asking me what
Oh,
category are
yeah,
we
please.
in. Food industry, fast food industry, where a few restaurants, a few fast food, and actually 2 of those clients. One is a small chain of 3 locations. They are selling hamburger, and one they are selling tapioca. It's a very common food in Brazil. Sebastian knows. They have 7 stores. So all of them actually coming from the fast food industry or restaurant.
Great. Hello, you. And can you tell me the journey? How do you get this client? Everybody wants to know that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I see Axel here as well. Hello, Axel. How are you? How do we get the clients? It's actually a mix of 2 things. Some of them came organically because they saw one of our clients using it or someone talk about it and said good things about the product. And the other thing, we are running ads that perform really well. So yeah, doing the ads, we have a way to attract new customers. We bring them to a demonstration and starting closing immediately because time is money, right?
Yeah, in fact, indeed, time is money. And right now, I think today we are presenting you the marketplace as well. We will be coming to that later on because Mike is stuck somewhere. He'll be fixing something. It's a technical thing, but again, we'll get back to him as well within after maybe 30 minutes. So yeah, Ariel, you can start anything you want to show to the audience.
Absolutely. Let me just answer to Ahmed. We are located in Brazil, South America. We most of our clients, 99% are from Brazil, and we have some from Portugal because we speak the same language, obviously. Yeah. Today, actually, I'm going to start to talk about something very, very important. So, thank you very much for joining me. Let me just share my screen. Just give me 1 second. One moment, please. Okay. So, uh,
Hi, Mike.
hello,
Great to see
Rami.
you back.
Hello,
Everyone.
Ayub. Mike. Okay. So, I'm going to let Mike to start, and I will
I think Mike can start
do it
first.
after. No problem.
Yeah, guys, everyone, I'm really happy to see you all today. As usual, by Wednesday, we are going to run our next webinar about product updates, and Ariel will handle the sales part of this party. I'm so excited. How about you?
I think I am excited. What
Wow.
about what about the audience? They should
What about the
show some excitement as well.
Yeah, you're right, Amit. You're right. So, guys, first of all, just want to introduce that today we're gonna talk about our brand new integration marketplace that actually allow you to create your own application integration with any third-party application in the world, place it on Boomerang, and allow your clients actually to connect this integration and work within their point of sale system, CRM system, any third-party provider. It doesn't matter. It would be like Uber Eats, for example. If you have an API access, you can create this application quick and get all the data from the third-party app to automate your loyalty transactions. This is actually not something that we delivered over the last week or so. We spent almost 6 months to prepare this stuff, to test it completely from any side, and make sure that it's really ready to go. And this is really, really long-awaited feature that I'm really excited to share. Let me tell me, please. Right now, I see 22 viewers and more people viewing us on Boomerang, more people viewing us on Facebook. Could you tell us, please? Maybe you have some clients who are requiring for some kind of integrations with their setup, with their Toast, with their Clover, with their less known point of sale system, or something else. It would be great to know. Please share in the comments. Because
Every day
it's
we
actually,
hear, every day we hear that when the integration is coming, when the integration is coming, and right now, Mike is asking the same question.
yeah, exactly like this. Because everyone knows that our product can work without the integration with scanner application. You can use this product as a standalone, which is amazing when it talks about sales part, because you can implement this tool just even during the one day. You can implement it fast. You can start using it fast, and the moreover, you can deliver proven results within our dashboard to your client fast. Deliver results, be paid, and make sure your client will stay with you for a long time. But what we know that after 2-3 months, people are starting asking about the integration possibilities, because definitely no one wants to do any manual work right now. This is the hard and simple truth that we understand as well on our side. And this is why we are trying to do our best to make native integrations, place them on public marketplaces for the big players like for Square. Toast is finally published, by the way. I'm happy to introduce. Clover is on moderation stage right now on their marketplace. But as we know, we are delivering this product for 63 countries, and we already enrolled more than 6 million loyalty consumers at the time. For almost 5 years, 6 million people sat on board. You can imagine it's like a population of the small country. That's the big number. And by the way, we can go faster, we can go broader, of course. But if we're gonna go broader, we need to understand that, you know, in different countries, people used to use different types of point of sale system, well known, less known, etc. It's up to them, and that's fine. And our goal was to make it available for everyone, for every single business location that used any kind of point of sale or CRM system to track their customer communication, transactions, and be able to automate the manual flow up to 95%. And today I will explain you how it will work exactly. So, by the way, I see some comments in the chat. The main POS system in the UK are not available, unfortunately. Yes, Ayub, exactly because of that, we decided to create the marketplace, because if you see your point of sale system that actually have some demand in your market, you can hire developers, even junior or middle level of experience, and create this application for 3-5 days, place on marketplace, and automate workflow for your customers. That's exactly the reason why we do so. Then John said intercard. Even I don't know what intercard is it, and this is fine because we live in the era when we can see millions of applications everywhere. And for our team, just for the small team, we cannot create integrations with all of them on our own. It's even impossible. And this is why we are inviting you, we are inviting our community to build those integrations and make this product more affordable and more useful for each and every one. Good question from Axel. Integration with medical journals for chiropractors and physiopractors. Amazing. Just one thing you need to check on their side is they have some kind of open API to make this integration available. That's actually it. If they have API, we have API. You can make this integration happen finally. Right now, it's open. This gate is open. Manit said Clover, Hippos, Toast, Creative POS. So I 100% know Clover, Hippos, and Toast. Creative POS, it's something new for me, which is fine. Again, as I said, millions point of sale we have right now on the market. But Toast, we already have a native integration. You can play with that already. It's no brainer right now. You can check out their marketplace, and you could find Boomerang at the first place because we were the last published application in their app marketplace. Clover is under review right now on their marketplace. Hippos is in our development list, in our priorities right now. TW said, yes, Touch Bistro or Clover. Other client wants this. That's amazing. Touch Bistro is in our development process as well, and we will deliver this application very, very soon, available on our own marketplace. But Clover will be the native integration, and today also I will explain you the difference in between of native and the marketplace integration types. Cool. Joel said, absolutely. Here in South Africa, lots of our potential clients say that POS integration is a key, and completely agree with them. The main ones here are Lightspeed, K series, and R series, as well as company called GAAP. So I want to say that we already have integration with Lightspeed, and you can connect this point of sale already, and I will show you how from the platform right now. But in terms of GAAP, I'm sorry, but just the first time I can see this name. It's something new for me. And welcome to research about their API possibilities. And I kindly invite you to make this integration with us. Then Ahmed said, hey all, I have no clients. However, my friends and I are going to be launching. Mainly why I joined this call, but integration has been something we've been talking about for the past week. Maybe this was a great time to join. This is the amazing right time to join. Welcome to, I'm really happy to see you here. So yeah, guys, a lot of questions we can see in the chat, and this is great. Thank you for staying active here. If you don't mind, I just want to share my screen and go with the presentation. Okay, it should be visible now. Let me log in my demo account. Okay, then I have 15 minutes of my time and I will try to do my best. Guys, this is my demo stage as I prefer to show on our webinars. Go to cards, app.go-to-cards. You can log in, you can see how it looks and how it works. It's a completely demo stage, but it works on production API. It means you will see in your account the same functionalities, the same buttons, the same way, the same user interface like I am right now. So to create the new application for your clients, I already logged in as an agency in my agency account, and I need to go to my user account here. Then go into the settings, and you could find the new button apps here. So in this section, you could see that I already created 2 applications just for a demo, just for my own, to understand how it works, to check it out on my end. And we will create the same applications with you together. So first of all, I want to start from documentation. Here is the button that will be visible only for you, not for your sub accounts, only for agencies. I'm changing my screen, and here you can see our well-known Boomerang Me knowledge base already posted on docs.boomerangme.cards, and you could find the new marketplace section here and the new section create an application, the new article on our knowledge base. So let me explain you just briefly how to create the new application and starting from the development part. If you are a tech-savvy guy, you can read this article, understand the basics, understand the step-by-step guidance how to create this application, and do it by your own. But if you are not tech-savvy guy, if you are hating some lines of code like I am, you can actually hire, as I said before, any developer, junior or middle level of experience, and hire this person to make this integration for you. All you need to do is just to provide this person with this article and with API documentation of the POS system that you want to integrate with, right? So, first of all, this article explaining the two types of integrations. We have a private integration that will be available to you and your sub accounts if you are playing on agency plan. And this is the moderation free application. It means when you create it, you do not need to go through the approval with our development team. And this app by default will be available to all your sub accounts. It's like a safety and quickest way how you can do this integration and test it out on your clients. When you go through the demo, when you try it and fix it all the problems with this integration and make sure it's ready to production stage, you just need to hit the button submit this application for the review. We will review it on our side. And after that, this application will be posted on the public marketplace. It means available for everyone, available for all of our community, right? So we have just a couple of endpoints. And from the development side, I do not want to overwhelm you with a lot of terminology, with a lot of technical stuff. I just want to briefly explain you how this application works. First of all, this application checking credentials by the API from the third-party platform. Let's say we are integrating with Square, okay? We getting from their API documentation the right method, how to check their credentials. Then after that, with our application, of course, we will be able to log in into their database and capture some data from there. Then additional endpoint to get inventory, to get all the SKUs and their product catalog, to just actually import this product catalog to our site to make able to create the SKU based rewards. For example, if person collects 10 stamps, this person will be able to get free bagel or free coffee some certain position from their menu for a free automatically on the POS site. And also, we are actually happy to share with you the example app for the marketplace. We used to use our already created and published integration with Gloria Food. You can just send this example with your developers as well. Just copy this source code, edit this source code by the next point of sale system, use the same mechanic, use the same rules, and make this integration much more faster to save the time. And after that, you can also see the data point and additional rules how to collect checks from their site to proceed with accruals, how to proceed refund, and that's pretty much it. As you can see, this article not that long and not that big, and when you will discuss and present it with your developers, it will be actually easy journey for them to build this application for you and place it in the marketplace. Next, let's discuss when you already created this application, when you already hosted this application on your server, and you are ready to publish it on the Boomerang marketplace, what you're gonna do. First of all, push the button, create an app, and let's name it like a private app number 1. You can create any description that will be visible in the list of all integrations for your account and your subs. Check credential URL. This is a very important link that you need to get from your site. And when you build this integration, your developer will provide you with this link. It's very, very important. Then, if you want to send your inventory, as I said before, your product catalog to Boomerang site to create SKU-based reward, you can also provide this link, but it's not necessary field, as you can see here. Then, webhook postback URL after installation. Also, we have this feature. If you want to learn more, you can read our documentation to save the time. I prefer to skip. First of all, I highly recommend to make this application private at the first step to check it out with your test accounts, with your real clients, and when it finalized, you can make it public and go to the review. Then you can choose the rules for bonus point accruals. You can check all the information and all the transactions from the POS side and proceed transactions every time person buys something in particular business. You can also set up an additional rule and just proceed transactions that is actually bigger than some minimal purchase amount. Let's say we will set up the benchmark like $10, and all transactions below $10 will be not considered by this integration, and the person will not receive nothing. This is the great way for businesses to motivate their customers to spend more to collect bonus points by the loyalty program. And the last one, inventory items. It's exactly the rule when you will add bonus points only for the particular categories from your catalog or even for particular SKUs. For example, you want to add some stamps for certain position from catalog, let's say cappuccino coffee in our coffee shop. It's also available. You can set this up in terms of integration settings and customize these integrations like you want. Then you need to provide credential fields. You can get this information from the third-party integration, like let's name it parameter 1, parameter 2, and some kind of description here. And submit this application. That's really it. When you posted this application as a private one, this is automatically enabled for your account and for your client's account. When you go to the integrations page here, in the list of apps, you will be able to see the private app number 1, and you already can set this up. You can already set up this integration. Select the loyalty card, provide credentials. I will not able to do that because on the production stage, we really send this post request to the API endpoint to get some callback from their side. In our case, when I will send something, push something here, I will see the error with wrong credentials because you need to customize the application properly. I did it like with any dummy information to present you the idea. So this is as easy as possible right now from my perspective. And also when you go to your sub-account settings, go to agency, sub-accounts, open any sub, just for an example. Go to the settings, integrations, and bump. Your client will be able to see this private application and be able to integrate their loyalty card from their account. So that's pretty much it. I understand that today it's just a brief explanation. If you want to learn more, please ask your questions on community. Please send your questions to our support chat, which you could find in the right bottom corner in your dashboard. And also, we discussed with our development team that we will do two things. First of all, we will train our custom GPT that you can also install from here, Boomerang AI Copilot custom GPT, and add into your ChatGPT account to be able to answer all of your questions regarding this application development first. And the second, we will do a series of Loom videos on how to build this application from the scratch, how to publish it on our marketplace, and how to go through the moderation properly to make sure this application will be available for everyone. That's pretty much it in terms of integration. And I just want to show you the quick update for our feature that we delivered just a couple of days ago by your request. You asked us to limit some kind of functionality from your sub-account view. And we added some limitations and settings for you guys. First of all, right now, you are able to appear or disappear plan pricing and price settings for your sub-accounts. The integration section, show it or disappear it, it's up to you. The webhooks section, you can also show and disappear. And the settings at all, you can also hide from your account. This feature, it will be very, very helpful and valuable for high-level agencies who already package Boomerang as a part of their core offering And for some people who do not want to charge their clients through Boomerang and want to charge them through high level, for example, right now you can customize these settings. It's pretty much easy, as you can see right now. And when you deselect like settings, webhooks, integrations, and plans, submit, go to the subs, log in, and see what will be changed. Okay, now I'm in sub account and I even don't see any settings here in this account. I still can get access to my cards, to my customer base, to my push notifications, to my geolocated messages to managers as well, but I cannot customize nothing because I don't have access to the settings. You see, it's pretty much simple and pretty much clear. And that's actually everything I wanted to present to you today. And we'll be happy to answer your questions. Amit, can you help me please with some questions from the chat? So I can start from this one. It's really interesting. John asking, so it looks like each transaction from external POS to Boomerang and not Boomerang to POS for redemptions. Yes, John, you are getting this absolutely right. So we need to divide two types of integration. The native one, when we create the plugin and publish this plugin on their third-party marketplace, where people can install this application right to the POS to get some kind of access to user interface and be able to redeem something from the interface. That's the first part for native integrations. But in terms of the marketplace apps, we are just pulling information from their side and we can automate everything related to accrual. I mean, all the transactions, and we can precede all the accruals automatically without lifting a finger. But in terms of redemption, it's just only one thing that businesses need to do with the scanner application. And only the native integration and native plugin can solve this issue on the POS side. You're absolutely right. But we have a good news at the same time because we have a millions, thousands of thousands, not millions. Okay, that's fine. Point of sale system. We are not able to create applications for each of them, but at the same time, we know that 95% of all the transactions are accrual ones. It means you can automate 95% of all the manual workload for your clients and just keep the 5% of redemption manual one. It's a big change. It's a really big value for your clients at the same time. How do we charge clients through high level and mark them paid in Boomerang? So thank you for the questions. We already answered this many times. And you can ask our custom GPT how to do so. We already trained it to answer it properly. And by the way, you can also find webinars on our YouTube channel to go through it. It's like it requires some time to customize it. It's based on the webhooks, but everything is available for you in terms of possibility. It's possible, yes. Is there any possibility to hide few tickets in customer panel for in sub account? Mani, thank you for asking these questions. If you want to see more settings in terms what to show and what to hide, please raise the feature request. We will consider it and we will update the system as soon as we can. Luis asking, so if I understand correctly, there is already a native integration for Shopify, meaning that clients who have their store on Shopify can already implement Boomerang with their shops. Yes, that's true. We have a native integration with Shopify, and moreover, we have a beautiful front-end widget that will be automatically appeared on their website when they install this widget on the Shopify end. You can check this out, and also please welcome to check one of our previous webinars on how to set this up. Okay, cool, guys. If you get any additional questions, please welcome to ask in our support chat. Please welcome to invite developers to build applications together with us. And I'm really excited and I'm happy to share it because for us, we already did the big step toward make Bumerangme more affordable, more useful, and more streamlined for many, many, many of local businesses. And this is just a first step into this big journey, and I'm very excited about that. Ariel, stage is yours. Thank you for your patience, and yeah, let's go ahead.
Absolutely. Thank you for the good news. I'm already imagining what I can do with my clients, already to charge them without integration or with integration, to charge them double or triple. So definitely a good addition for us, for all of us. And I really like the way that you can hide some features, because in the end of the day, the client doesn't need to know everything. You just need to use the product. So I like this one as well. Today, I have a very interesting subject to talk about. Let me share the screen, just one moment. Just a second here. Okay. I believe everybody can see my screen already.
It's loading.
Okay, so.
Yeah, finally.
Okay, thank you for the confirmation. Today we're going to talk about the first sales conversation, what to say, how to say it, and how to build the report. I think this is very extremely important, because when we meet a client in the first time, if it's online or offline, the 5, 10, 15 first seconds are extremely important and going to make a difference if you're going to listen to what we are saying or only going to hear us. So took me many, many months, almost 2 years, to figure it out. What is this thing that we actually can hit the spot and make him to listen to us? Last week, I shared 2 tips that I really recommend for all of you to use. When you go to a place, to a physical store, if you purchase something and you ask to speak with the owner, most likely he will be there, because they're going to treat you as a client. And always, no matter what, when you speak with the decision maker, start with a compliment. When we start with a compliment, he's gonna listen to you no matter what you're gonna say. So today I'm even gonna reveal another secret just in a few moments. So let me change my slide. Okay, so as always, when I explain what not to do, why? Because I did many mistakes, and thanks God I learned from our mistakes, and now I can tell you definitely what not to do. So first of all, don't pitch right away. If you start to speak with the decision maker and you are pitching, not good, not good. You are there to talk to them, to understand their pain points, to understand their challenges, and this way they will be more easy to move forward with you, because you care about them. You only don't want to try to sell them something. So don't talk too much, more than you listen. Active listening is something very important, because once you ask the right questions, you're going to get the right information, and then you can use this information against them and make them to want more to know what you are doing. So don't recite product features. Again, don't start to speak, we can do, the product does this, the product does that. At the beginning is not important. The most important thing is what is interesting to the decision maker and not what your product is doing. Okay? Don't assume the client sees the problem, because most of them doesn't even aware that they have a problem. Most of the business owners that I speak with, they wake up in the morning, they think that everything is fine, their business is doing great, but it's not true. They always can make better. So how we can do it? We can slow down, spark a thought, lead with curiosity. So what is this question that I ask them that make them to listen to me and know more about the product? I hope you guys ready. Okay, so here it is. The best question you can ask your clients for the first time is, how do you communicate with your customers after they leave your business? This is the best question ever. Why? Think about your local coffee shop, think about the hamburger place, think about the pizza place, think about any restaurant, any food industry business. Normally you will go there, you will eat, you will pay. What's next? Okay, what happened next? How do you bring me back? Okay, I came, but how do I come back? So this question actually makes the business owner to think. Okay, we are not making him to try to sell him something. We make him to think and realize that there is a problem, and by the way, you are the solution. Okay, so it reveals a real gap in their process and shifts the conversation from sales to solutions. Okay, if they don't have an answer, you already create value, because normally they're going to start to think, I'm making ads, I'm in the Facebook local page, they're going to start to giggle because they don't know the answer. They never thought about it, how to communicate after they make the sale. Most of them only think, oh, I'm going to put ads, I'm going to make a lot of advertising, the customer will come. But how do they come back? Okay, this is the big thing. How to communicate after they leave you. Okay. By the way, if anybody has any question regarding to this, please feel free to share on the chat. Let me move on to the next slide. So why this question works? Okay, it's not about your product, it's about their business. Okay, we don't shooting features, we're talking what is interesting for them. It's uncover their blind spot, it turns you into a consultant, not a seller. Your tone must become curious and insightful, and your goal, plant the seed, okay? Not harvest it too early. Some of you guys, I'm talking to you and you're telling me that you want to make a sale already in the first time you meet the customer. No, we must to plant the seed to make them to understand, listen, your restaurant is amazing, the stuff is great, everybody's smiling, I see a lot of customers, but you can do even more if you're going to use the right things. What are the right things? Let's make a meeting and I'm going to show you. Once you create curiosity and make them to think, they will want to know more about it. Make sense, by the way?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I couldn't hear you. Can you repeat, please, Mike?
I said absolutely.
Okay. Amit, what do you think about it?
Yeah, I think you nailed it. Very perfect.
Yeah, it took me months to understand what to ask them, but finally I did. And you're going to see, guys, when you will go, it doesn't matter what type of business. How do you communicate with them after? You make a sale, great. What happened after? What happened after a week? What happened after a month? What will happen after 3 months? If you don't have communication with them, it's just like a Russian roulette in the casino, right? Maybe it's going to be good, maybe will not. Okay, so let's stop to gamble and start to create results. Let's move on to the next slide. So how we actually can say it. So always start with a compliment. Thank you, Axel, for the compliment. I notice you have a great traffic. How do you stay in touch with customer after they leave? The owner, what they're going to tell you normally, we don't really, maybe just social media. Okay, so what we can say, that's where most business leak repeat sales. Let me show you a smarter way. Okay, so really don't need to talk much. You just need to go directly to the target, create a pain point, make them to think, and let me show you how to do it. Okay, what just happened? You opened a door without pushing. Okay, so we are not pushing them to do nothing. We don't force them. We actually hit the spot directly in their face. And this is how I start normally any presentation or anytime I speak with a new person. How do you communicate and explain to them that this is where normally people have problems afterwards because they think about the short term, they don't understand about the long term. Okay, this is how, by the way, big companies make money. Okay, they think about after a month, after 3 months, after a year, they don't want to make money and then don't know what to do afterwards. Okay. Building report like a pro, so mirror their energy but stay true to you, bond over something real, location, product, vibe, show that you know there's something specific about them. Remember, report isn't fake friendliness, it's earned trust. I'm going to give you an example, okay? I went with my wife and my daughters into a local shop here in Brazil. It was a few months ago, and they just opened 1 day before, 2 days before, and the place was packed, was full of people. Okay, after we bought our things and we were enjoying it, it was really good actually, to be honest. I asked to speak with the decision maker. How I was a client, the decision maker appeared, didn't give me an excuse, they call her right away, so no problem at all. I told her, listen, your place is amazing, all the staff are smiling, I enjoy every moment, all my family likes it, but I have a question. Do you think it's going to be the same in about a month? And then she looked at me, what do you mean? And then I explained to her. Normally, when you open a new business, there is a hype above it. So people want to know what is the new business, how it feels like. But do you think you're going to have the same traffic in about a month or 6 months that you have now? And then she started to think, actually, no. Why? And then I start. what do you think about loyalty program? And then she understands that, oh, this is really, really, really important because customer comes, they want to see the business, but how do you bring them back? So once I plant the seed, let's call it like this, and I create a real-time environment about what's happening, it's not that I'm talking like a robot. I actually make sure that what I say makes sense. Then they will likely listen to me, give me their contact number, and we will try to move on into a meeting to talk with the CEO, to talk with another decision maker, and to close a sale. So again, go to a place, know this, look for pain points, and then when you speak with the right person, use it against them. Okay? Don't try to be too mechanic, too robotic, and sell products. You need to think with your mind and to say the right things on the right time. This way it will be much easier to move forward. Okay, so the 5 minutes rule. Can I show you something that might help in just 5 minutes? When we say to someone 5 minutes, it's low pressure, there is a possibility of eye conversation, everyone has 5 minutes to explore a new idea. Trust me, you don't need more than that to make a great first impression. The goal, start the conversation, don't try to close it. So in these 5 minutes that normally the decision maker is going to bring us, what we should do, show them the car, show them the push notification, talk about it, talk about some pain points. And what do you think we're going to talk further next week, Wednesday, 10 a.m.? Do you have time for it? Why? Because you're not going to close the deal right away on the spot. Not going to happen. Okay? It will be also a bit unprofessional to try to do it. If you are doing it in a spontaneous way, actually they're going to give you more value that, wow, you gave me a tip, you tried to help me, and not only try to sell me. So when I bring them to a meeting, I bring them to my comfort zone where I can show them whatever I want, as much as I want, and I know that if they come, they are interesting, and I have a hot lead here. So I will have a really high chance to convert. I really recommend not to try to close them on the spot. With all the respect, you are selling system, not a physical product. So they will need time to think about it and to understand how it's going to be worked in their operation. Your job to bring them to a meeting to your comfort zone. Okay? Any questions so far? Amit, I see that you are really listening carefully. So please, you have a lot of questions
Yeah.
normally. Feel free to
Yeah,
ask.
I think Claudia is saying that she was, I think, selling a vacuum cleaner, and I think Ariel mentioned that it's not a product, right? Something that you're selling it directly on the first go. So she's telling, I'm gonna crush Ariel. Okay, she wants to do the same like you have done to get the clients, right? Anybody else has any questions? A relevant one?
Oh,
Yeah, I think it's
yes, actually,
it's very important point that Claudia say that don't say can, say I want to show you something that you can help. I think
okay.
it's really
Yes.
work.
Yes,
Can
I
say
agree
I
with you,
wanna show
Claudia.
you.
You can be more direct and say instead of can I show you,
Oh,
let me show you. Absolutely agree. But some people they feel maybe that it's a bit pushy or aggressive. That's why I use can I. But if you specifically feel comfortable with let me show you something, I will be more than welcome for you to do it. I will do the same. So absolutely right. I completely agree. Excel is asking me if I meet in their place or online. I prefer to do it online because imagine you go to their place, you need to go there physically. Sometimes they forget about the meeting, sometimes they have another thing to do. So what? You will change all your plans to meet someone and then it doesn't give you the attention you want. When it's online, if let's say they not available or something going on, it will be much easier and smooth from your side because they cancel or they ask to see you in another day. So I definitely recommend to meet online. If the calendar let's meet.
I think Ariel, you're breaking up.
Yeah, a little bit technical.
I think Ariel, you can rejoin if you want.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, we can answer some questions from the chat.
Yes, I think this one was there.
Yeah, this is my answer, that Lightspeed POS is the marketplace app, which means that only accrual transactions are supported. And you can automate 95% of all transactions with this POS right now. You do not need to wait for something. It's already published and ready to go.
Yeah, I don't see any question right now, but I want to say that the pitch of Ariel is very look like very simple actually, but it's very basic thing, and I think a lot of clients don't think about it because the question about how you communicate with your clients after the visit, it's very simple question, but it works in 100%. Yeah, and I think we could make a lot of this type of question with that really work. And I think people don't hear like, I don't know, like sales question. They hear this like, I don't know, some advice maybe, and it's work.
People actually, it's just the psychological fact that people want to hear questions about themselves. You can ask anything about themselves, and they prefer to ask those type of questions like, "How are you?" Simply, this is the main question when you start any conversation with the people, and ending up marketing related questions. So, how many clients do you have in your customer base? How do you store them? How do you communicate with them? How do you segment your customer base? How do you follow up with them? What kind of retention platforms did you use for your business? Which results did you achieve? What's your plan for this quarter, for this year? You know, it's very, very basic, obvious thing, but people tend to forget about it because it's too simple. But my recommendation actually for all the sales team that I hired, that I trained, the first thing that I ask them to do is just to prepare the list of 50 to 100 open-ended questions to break the ice and start the sales communication with potential clients. Any questions, they could be real, dramatically stupid, but anyway, they work. And this is really the truth. Ariel, happy to see you already here with us. Finally get back. All's good? You're on mute. We cannot hear you. Please check your mic.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, all's good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry about it. Some internet issues. Let me, Excel could listen to what I said about how the follow-up, where I bring them to the meeting online. Could you hear that?
No, you have
No,
to
no,
repeat.
no.
Okay, so Excel asked me what do I do for follow-up. So all the time bring them to an online meeting. I do not want to meet them in their place because already happened to me in the past that I actually went and the person didn't arrive or he had another things to do and he didn't let me to know. When I actually make an online meeting, it's much easier in case of cancellation of he want to make it in another time and doesn't affect on my day. So I definitely recommend for you to do everything online. You do have a calendar link normally, and just send them the link, book a call when it's good for you, and make sure 1 hour before we are good for the meeting. This is what I do. I'm sending them a message. Can I count on your presence in about 1 hour and about half an hour? They give me okay, perfect. Let's meet the meeting. If something going on, let's try to reschedule on another day. Okay, so very important. Don't try to do it on the spot because some things might happen. I see also Claudia is challenging me. Good, I like it. And I really, really would love to know that you are a better seller than me. I just want to tell you something that you are saying that you were a best seller in vacuum clean, that this is a very impressive thing. However, it's a bit different to sell physical product into a system. And after you will get the flow, I'm sure you will be very successful. And we would love to hear successful stories from your side as well. So good luck to you. Let me share the last slide, just a second. One moment, please. Okay, so you guys can see my screen, right?
Yep.
So your mindset going in, you are not pushing a product, okay? You are identifying a gap and offering a bridge. You are not a seller, you are a trusted advisor. Okay? The win is the meeting, not the fast sell. Why? Because when we onboard the client, we want to make sure that he's using it. Okay? Not just make a sell, he pay for you, and then he will never use it. So create the seed, plant the seed in their mind, make sure they understand why they need it, what it's going to bring their operation, and then the next step, it's a meeting. Okay, this is how you become professional and trustful. Okay. Final thought: first impression matter. I all the time say you don't get to make first impression twice. So please be real, be sharp, be solution oriented. And the next step, guys, all of you, what I'm asking you, please try to go to local stores today if it's good in your time zone, or tomorrow, and ask them how you guys communicate with your customers after they leave your business. Even take yourself as an example. Okay, leave the place and say to the owner, okay, I left, how you bring me back? This is will make them to think and to understand that there is a problem in the operation, something they can do better, and most definitely you are the solution. Okay. Before we finish, please, if you guys have any question regarding to sales, regarding to first impression, regarding to what to say, or if you guys got some objection, please feel free to share on the chat that I will be more than happy to help you in order to bring your business to the next level. So feel free to share. Mike, Amit, Gary, if you want to say something regarding to this, please feel free.
I think we have a question, a technical question in our chat about expand public APIs. Yeah, right now I only have very limited access to system via APIs and would love to consume more APIs for some flexible and customization. Yeah, Mike, do you have an answer for this question about APIs?
Yes, of course, guys. In terms of API, I think the best way how to find the right answer is to ask our custom GPT. I already posted it on the comments. Please check this out from here. You can add this custom GPT to your ChatGPT environment and ask anything, because right now this chat is already trained on our API documentation, marketplace documentation, marketplace API as well as this application already knows about the demo application that we posted for an example. And even though you can even ask to help you with writing the code for the new application, not only by it's possible or not possible to make integration with this XYZ application. We are living in the future, as I prefer to say, and you do not need to do research on your own. Just ask ChatGPT and you will be provided with the question, that's for sure. That's a great question, actually, from Axel. Can you have a new webinar where you present your pitch to a customer, like slides you show and what you say? Great question to Ariel. Ariel, do we have something?
Absolutely. Great question, Axel. Thank you for asking. However, this type of information you can find in the school private group, where we have once a week mentorship sessions about everything about sales from A to Z, what to say, how to do it right, how to avoid mistakes. So this type of content, it's actually available in the private school. You're more than welcome to join us, and you will get all this information and even more. Okay, we have an objection question. Good, I love objections. Let's see. This for you, Mike, about the POS integration.
Can you put it on the screen, Ariel, please? Yeah, Daniel, thank you for asking. A big objection I encounter is that entrepreneurs are busy giving points or stamps to customers when there is no POS integration. That's absolutely right. And this is why we actually publish it Marketplace and inviting you to build application to streamline the accrual process. But it is possible to extract a file with the day's movement, would it be possible to create a mechanism to inform this file and through VAT automatically count the points? You do not need to do that. Again, with the app marketplace, all you're gonna do is just to sit with ChatGPT, ask for the possibility of integration, and even write the code with ChatGPT, post this application, and set up this integration. Within this integration, we will streamline the process of getting all the transaction in real mode from the POS side. We will check our accrual rules. If it's aligned with our rules, we will proceed transaction. If it's not aligned, like the purchase amount is below our price point that we decided to set up as a benchmark for transactions, we will skip it on our side. In this case, again, 95% of all transactions, which means all the accrual transactions, will be streamlined for 100% without any manual work on this. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's all our question, and I see the question about our videos and previous webinars. Yeah, you would find it on our YouTube channel. We have a lot of webinars and video content about our product, about our some sales strategies. And also, I want to remind about our promo right now. You could use code SPRING in your account and get 43% for quarterly plans, for quarterly agency plan, but it works only for new users.
Amazing. Thank
Definitely good deal. And who joined the quarter plan, right? He is automatically getting inside of the private school, right?
Yep.
For now,
Yeah,
yes.
any of the paid plans.
From the next month, I'm gonna say, guys, that paid school gate will be closed, and you will get access only by the payment. And the price point will be $97 a month. Right now, when you subscribe for the plan, you will get access to this private school community with 5 trainings every week. It means every working day you will get some kind of training from Ariel, from our customer success team, from our support team, and even developers are pitching. Also, we're doing a lot of initiatives. We're inviting our successful agencies to pitch on our private school community. They sharing their real battle-tested strategies, how to sell, how to navigate, how to set up loyalty mechanics for different types of businesses. It's amazing community. I want to say I'm really proud of it, and it's worth it. It's worth it to pay $97 a month for sure to get access and actually get all your questions answered in quick mode without hustling, looking, learning, asking ChatGPT and so on, just from real people, real cases. Get your chance actually and subscribe now. I think that's the good opportunity to lock in yourself in the private community for all the time. Okay, looks like we are a little bit out of time. It was a pleasure to see you all, guys. Amit, Gary, Ariel, thanks for co-hosting this party. And guys, as usual, we will see you next week on Monday on office hours. And next week, it will be the next webinar with Ariel. So see you then. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you for joining. Have a productive rest of the week and happy Easter to who is celebrating.
Happy Easter to everybody.
Happy Easter.
Bye-bye, guys.
Bye-bye.